In 2016, I bought a scratched Xbox gift disc from an online auction. No label. Just a faded green marker scroll that read W&G Zubeda 03. I assumed it was fake. A prototype hoax. Still, curiosity won. The disc booted. Instead of the usual Aardman intro, the screen stayed black for nearly a minute. Then white text appeared, slightly off-center. Project Zoo. Internal build. May 2003. Do not distribute. No music. Just a low, mechanical hum like the Xbox fan was being recorded and played back through cheap speakers. The main menu loaded incorrectly. Wallace's face was there, but unfinished, clay textures flat and waxy, eyes unshaded, mouth frozen halfway open. Gromit was missing entirely. In his place was a gray placeholder model labeled Dog Test 02. The cursor sound played a half-second late every time I moved. The options read, Start. I selected the top one. The first level was Ape Escape Zone, but it wasn't right. No intro cutscene. No jokes. No music. The zoo was empty. Cages stood open, doors hanging at impossible angles. Animations stuttered, as if the game was struggling to remember what should move. Wallace followed me silently, his footsteps never quite matching the ground. When I tried to switch to Gromit, the game paused. Text appeared at the bottom of the screen, Gromit AI disabled. A second later, Wallace spoke but not in his normal cheerful tone. The voice was raw, unfiltered, like a recording taken mid-session.
Gromit, I testing that?
The line repeated every time I pressed a button. Deep in the level, I found a chimp enclosure. Inside was a single model, low poly, barely textured, its eyes pure black spheres. It didn't animate, just rotated to face Wallace no matter where I stood. When I approached, the screen flickered. A debug message flashed for one frame, animal brain, null. The chimp screamed. Not an animal sound, human. Distorted, clipped, as if several takes were overlapping. The Xbox froze. When I rebooted, the save file was already there. Save 01. Wallace alone. I don't remember saving. In the next level, Polar Peril, Gromit finally loaded. But he didn't blink. His eyes tracked Wallace constantly, even during cutscenes. His idle animation was gone. No ear twitches, no breathing. Just stillness. At one point, Wallace fell into water and didn't respond. The camera stayed above, watching the water. Gromit walked to the edge of the pool. He turned to face the camera. Text appeared, Wallace object lost. Then, very quietly, I heard chewing. The beta skipped levels after that, loading something called Zoocore. No textures. Just gray shapes in a void. Wallace stood at the center, T-posing, and also errors from Gary's mod. All around him were animals unfinished, broken, clipped into each other. Some twitched. Some played voice lines that clearly weren't meant to be heard. That's not right. We'll fix it later. Delete that build. One last message filled the screen. Character personality module failed. Defaulting to survival behavior. Gromit walked forward. The screen cut to black. The disc no longer boots. My Xbox won't read it, and the underside is now completely smooth, as if it was never etched at all. But sometimes, when I leave my console plugged in at night, I hear it. A faint, looping voice. And somewhere beneath it, a dog, breathing, waiting for the next command.